Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Rule Web, and a great example to the young brothers in the truth. And peace and blessings to the hopeful lit. And this is a lesson real quick going in on the brother that approached us yesterday. And, the topic was first going to be about um, him when he came up. He was like, the topic is gonna be about what can I do to reach younger brothers, and it's simple, man. It's simple, man. The Lord only dealing with His elect. He not dealing with the whole nation this go around, you know. But we gonna get into it. I ain't gonna keep rambling. I'm gonna let the scriptures come out. I may, be able to explain more. But first, I'm gonna play this because this when he first walked up. Then I'm gonna jump to another part when he went into asking about what can we do to wake the younger generation up or something. Then I'm gonna jump. But first, this the first. This what he came up first and said. But I'm gonna play it. Like,
Good afternoon, brothers. I have a card on y'all, man.
Huh?
You have a card?
A card?
Yeah, a business card or a card I can.
Now we can write down our YouTube page for you.
Okay.
and excuse this. I don't know if it was like this when we were recording, but it's way off track. Salaki.
Okay, yeah, do that, man. I already know where y'all are. Y'all got your praises on, so y'all representing the Most High, so, yeah, all praises, so yeah. Tribe of Judah, descendant of Jacob.
Yeah, you got Tribe of Judah up here, you got Gad, you got Reuben.
Yeah.
I just won this whole sign right here.
The 12 tribe of Israel.
Already.
The
You
Most
know
High
who
talk
you are?
about us. Yeah, I know who I am.
Who you are there, man?
I'm the tribe of Judah. I'm the descendant of Jacob.
Already.
The Most High, we the children of Israel.
Alright.
We're God's chosen one.
Yeah. So
Those
you
who
know
don't
about the RFID chip?
I know everything, man. Just about. I'm still trying.
That right there, I know everything just about. That's the point I wanted right there. I know everything just about. Okay, if you know everything, why you not out teaching? You know, and that's just the mindset of Jake. Jake swear they know every goddamn thing. That's how you know he a Jake. But Jake don't know a damn thing for real. Jake's still on the, and we all should stay on the milk. But Jake is don't even understand the milk, man. But he know everything already. Don't even know what the mark of the beast, but you know everything. Don't even know the Lord name. You talking about Yeshua or whatever he said. But we gonna get to that. And Jake always, these Jakes be swearing they know everything. Nobody know everything. But let me see. I'm gonna let it play some more.
Still trying to persuade my other brothers to.
Already. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Gulfport.
Gulfport? We camp out there in Gulfport too, man, on Pass Road in front of the little, what is that?
Marty Court.
Marty Court.
Yeah.
Marty Court. So we do 2 weeks out here, 2 weeks out there.
They've been brainwashed.
Right.
To understand who we are. It's hard.
Hey, but the scripture.
See, and that's what he came on. I'm trying to get the understanding on how to wake up some of my other brothers. Basically, that's what he going into. That's what when that motorcycle came by. That's what he was asking. And there's nothing you can do. But I'm gonna get these couple precepts I got wrote up. This Romans chapter 1 and verse. I just get it from 21. It say because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as Yahweh, neither were thankful, but became vain in their own imaginations, and their foolish hearts was darkened. 22 is the point I wanted. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, man. You know, cause he say he know everything. So you basically, you hey you got the you got it already. You don't need no you don't need no teacher. You know, and you know everything, but you coming up asking us what can you do to persuade your other brothers or whatever he was saying. You know, and if you pretty much knew everything, hey man, you would already knew. It's only about the elect, man. There's nothing you can do to persuade whom the Lord don't want, man. You know, at least you find yourself fighting against the Most High, man, going against going against the Lord's will, man. You know, you can't make nobody get it who don't want it, man. You know, and he asked this like 3 times. That's why I wanted to do a quick lesson on it. You know, but he became a fool, man. You know, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. You know, cause he was professing himself to be wise. He pretty much know everything, but he's still trying to learn how to persuade his younger brothers. Roughly paraphrasing what he said. Let me try to go back some more.
We can write down our YouTube page for you.
Okay, yeah, do that, man. I already know where y'all are. I got your friends on, so y'all representing the Most High, so, you know, yeah, all praises, so yeah. Tribe of Judah, you know, the sin of Jacob.
Yeah, you got Tribe of Judah up here, you got Gad, you got Reuben. You know,
Yeah.
I just won this whole sign right here.
The 12 tribe of Israel.
Already.
The
You
Most
know
High
who
talk
you
about
are?
us. Yeah, I know who I am.
Who you are then, man?
I'm the tribe of Judah. I'm the sin of Jacob.
Already.
The Most High, we the children of Israel.
Yeah,
We're
alright.
God's chosen one.
Yeah.
Those
So
who don't
you know about the RFID chip?
I know everything, man. Just about. I'm still trying to, you know.
He say he know everything just about. We asked him what the mark of the beast is. He said 666, man. You know, over talking, and that's why the brother kind of, you know, he was telling him like you know you asking questions, but you talking over me, you know. Cause we asked him a question. Do you know what the RFID chip is? You know, that is the mark of the beast, and he said I know everything pretty much just about. You know, either you know it or you don't, man. You know, that's why when the scriptures say, keep thy foot when I go into the house of the Lord, man. You know, make your words few. And Apostle Boy was going into the few days ago, a couple days ago, you know, he was saying, you know, basically you gotta learn how to shut the hell up, man, and listen, man. You know, especially when you really don't know and you trying to get understanding, man. Sometimes you just gotta, the scriptures say, keep your foot when I enter into the house of the Lord. You know, hold your tongue, man. There's another scripture say a fool is wise when he holdeth his tongue, roughly paraphrasing. But whatever, you know, we're gonna keep going. This 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 1. It say, now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. But the main point is too, knowledge puffeth up, and a lot of jakes puff up when they learn that they Israelites, man. You know, that's all they know, that they Israelite, tribe of Judah or something. You know, and that's all they know. You know, they don't even really know nothing, cause that's just scraping the surface, man. When you learn that, oh, you're an Israelite, you're the tribe of Judah, the different tribes and this and that. That's still just scraping the surface, man. You know, cause even in the kingdom, we gonna always be learning. You'll never know everything, man. The Lord ain't finna allow us to know everything, man. You know, we gonna always continue to be continually learning. So like it. Verse 2, it say, but knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he know of anything, he know of nothing, yet as he ought to know, So if any man think he know of anything, he know of nothing, man. And not as much as he ought to know, man. Cause this guy say he been learning for 5 years, man. But I ain't got that queued up. But he say he been learning for 5 years. That's a long time, man. Not long like that, but that's a long. Hey, we should be, you know everything. You should literally know pretty much all the, you know, um, at least the basis of the scriptures. I ain't gonna say you gonna know everything, but you should at least know the base of the scriptures. We asked him what the Lord name. He said Yeshua, but he know the name Yahweh Shadow. You know, and in order for him to know what he know, you gotta learn it from somewhere, man. You can't just know everything. You gotta learn it from somewhere. Somebody taught you, man. You know, you learned something from somewhere. He probably one of them guys that watch all the different videos, all the camps. Probably watch GOCC and IUIC and all. He probably watch all the different camps. But Jake say he know everything. It say, but if any man love Yahweh, the same is known of him. Because if you love the Lord, you're gonna keep His commandments, man. You know. Let's see what Hebrews said. I got that. And he and the Lord commanded us to go to the highways and hedges and bid them to the marriage, man. You've been learning for 5 years and you ain't started teaching yet. You ain't got a YouTube page or nothing. You come up asking us about a business card, man. This is not a business like that, man. We doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. We ain't got no business cards, man. We don't got the 501c3 and got business card printed out and all that old bullshit. We just teaching the word, man. The scriptures say, "Come ye buy and sell, and drink with no money, man." We ain't got nothing to sell. We ain't got no business cards. All we have is YouTube pages, man. Channels, man. Channels where the water flow from. That's all we got for you, man. But this Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 12, it say for when the time ye ought for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principle of the oracles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and are come such as have need of milk and not strong drink, man. And not a strong meat, like it. So this guy basically need the milk, man. He ain't ready for the deep breakdowns. He say he been learning for 5 years, but he's still on the base level, man, because he asking how can he wake up all of the 12 tribes. I mean, all of his brothers, man. He's still on the base level, man. He still have not ate the whole roll, man. He's still letting his emotions play a role in his walk, man. Cause hey, man, once you eat the whole roll, you gonna realize, oh, hey, this shit ain't for everybody. A lot of people who I love very dear and I was very close with in the world gonna die, man. Hey, man, the scripture tell you to put away all weak thoughts, roughly paraphrasing. Let me try to find it. Cause everybody can't make it, man. This ain't for everybody, man. And the apostle say, why speakest thou unto this people in parables, man? And what the Lord say, because it is you, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. And to them it was not given, man. So we can't wake everybody up, man. It's not for them, man. This 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 14, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. You know, I'm keep going. It say, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. You know, cause hey, shit finna get bad, man. And if you can't get over the fact that, oh shit, I might die, my wife and my kids might die, or my wife might leave me. You know, you gotta put off that weak nature, man. Fuck all this shit, man. You know, he that willing to save his life, he gonna lose it, man. You gotta be ready to lose all this shit, man. Your house, your car, your woman, your children, your whole everything, man, for Yahweh Hashem, your friends of the world, your family, man, fuck them, man. You know, we supposed to be soldiers, man, for the Lord, man. Hey, all that that weak nature, you gotta put that off, man. You know, everybody not gonna make it. You can't save everybody. The Lord only comes for His elect, man. Everybody else are through, man. They're gonna die, man. You can't wake them up. You can't change the way people think and hollering back. They ain't got no role models. The Lord don't give a damn about all that, man. The Lord put them in that situation because He don't want them, man. You know. But I'm finna skip it up to the next part where he asks that again, and then I'm gonna start off with the scripture the brother we got out there, you know, and then I got a couple more. Salaki, I'm trying to go to the first scripture, then I'm Salaki. I'm trying to get it right in the right point.
Shah. Yeah. But the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. His Son's name is Yahweh Shah. Meaning He is the Savior.
Now,
The Father's name is His Son's name.
now, because we ain't all been right.
Right.
We all been right. That's why I say
Yiddish.
Y-A-H.
Yeah.
Y-A-H.
Word.
I might be spelling it wrong.
Yiddish.
Y-A-H. Y-A-H.
Word. And no more being put in captivity.
Salaki, I was trying to get to that point so he can say when we asked him, man. He say he know almost everything. You don't even know the name of the most important power. You know the most important existing thing, man, and that's our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, man. You know.
Word.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go in here. I appreciate
You know the Heavenly Father's name?
Yahshua.
No.
What is his name?
Yahweh.
See?
What is Yahshua?
Yahshua is Yiddish.
See, we asked him what the Heavenly Father name was. He said Yahshua, man. But you know pretty much everything, man. That's why sometimes you just gotta humble yourself down, man. You can't come up like you, hey, man. When you first come in this truth, man, you don't know everything, man. For you to walk up asking, do we got business cards? Yeah, you know who he is, and you know you're an Israelite, but you don't know everything, man. You need to learn a lot more, man. You still need to just stick strictly to the milk, man. And the name of the Lord is milk, man. Knowing that everybody can't be saved is milk, man. It's the milk of the scriptures, man. You know? So, like, let me play some more.
Y-A-H.
Yeah.
Y-A-H.
Word.
I might be spelling it wrong.
It's Yahweh, meaning He exists. He is. And His son name. What is His son name?
It's Yahweh Father, the Son.
Yahweh Shah. Yeah. But the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. His Son's name is Yahweh Shah. Meaning He is the Savior.
Now,
The Father's name is His Son's name.
now check this out, bro. How long y'all been doing this? Because we ain't all been right.
Right.
We all been right. That's why I say, I mean,
Start with our apostles and elders on down who we learned from. They've been doing it for 35 plus years.
Right.
You
We've been
know,
doing
we
it. In our account, we've been going on 4, 2, 1.
Yeah.
You know, that nature. You know.
So if you like, just say for instance, if you meet a young brother and he's a lot of
Here you go. If you meet a young brother
how can y'all convince them to come and
Same way we've been talking to you.
say follow me?
Hey, the Lord,
But
the
see,
Lord is.
I have Israelite brother. He and what we do is
See, he say, how can y'all convince them and say, follow me? Let me go find some. Because, hey, man, we can't convince nobody and say, hey, follow me. Hey, and then Jake just talking like he know it all already. But this is plain, man. This John chapter 10 and verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand, man. You know, in the script, the Lord say, I'm sent not but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. You know, everybody not gonna get this, man. Let me see what else he say.
we go on YouTube and everything, but we also go into the word. We also read out the King James 16.
Right.
But these young brothers, it's hard because there's no, what I say, father figure, no role model.
Right. A lot of us ain't have father figures.
And the Lord don't give a damn about no father figure and role model. If you come into the body of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you'll have a father figure and a role model, man. Starting with our apostles and elders on down, man. You know. But the Lord gotta be dealing with you, man. You know.
Right. I like what we brought into that scripture. So like, excuse me, we brought into that scripture, brought out that scripture, Matthew 19:11. To you, to whom it is given. To you it is given. It's not given to everybody. You know, it's just not. You know, so hey, only thing we gonna set up to do is the fish. Right. You know, we put the bait out there, which is just word. Right. And hey, a fish, if it want it, it's gonna bite. Right. You know, if not, it's just gonna pass it up. The same with this. Hey, matter of fact, bring this out real quick. You know, I don't think this word is the bait. So hey,
You know, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get this Matthew 19 and 11. It say, but he said unto them, all men cannot receive this saying, saving they to whom it is given. You know, so everybody can't get this, but the only ones who can get it is the ones who it was given to. Let me go find that one. Why speakest thou unto this people in parable? Let me get that, and then I'm gonna get my other two, and I'm gonna close out. Matthew 13 and 10, it say, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given, man. So this is not for everybody, man. You know, it's only for the elect. The elect are gonna get it, and the rest, matter of fact, let me go to Romans, man. You know, the elect gonna get it, and the rest are gonna be blinded. What is that in Romans? I know what it is. I think I can find it. Romans 11 and 7. It say, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. And the rest were blinded. You know, so the election gonna get it, man. If your brothers or the younger brothers who you trying to get at, if they don't receive it, it ain't for them, man. You know, because when you come into the truth, of course, you know, we Israelite, we boom, boom, boom. You telling all your partners, all your family members, and hey, ain't too many of them trying to hear that shit, man. If any, you know. They ain't trying to hear that, man. You know. In verse 9, it say, and David said, let Salaki, verse 8, according as it is written, God have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they see not, that they should see not, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said of, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their backs always, man. You know, so it ain't for everybody, man. David said a prayer that they don't get this, man, because they wicked, man. You know, they off, man. They are not of the Lord's chosen. You know, and the scriptures also say many are called and few are chosen, man. So it's a lot of people who called and know that they Israelites and know scriptures and know this and know that, but they ain't chosen, man. That's why we be diligent to make our call and election sure, man. You know, and we always say, Lord willing, man. You know, Lord willing, we are the elect, but hey, we gonna keep doing this work, even if we ain't of the elect, man. If the Lord don't want us, then that's the Lord's will, man. We still gonna make it to the King. You know, therefore we only opt for the elect, man. We just trying to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. We not here for everybody, man. We give a damn, so like it for the land. We give a damn about the rest of these people, man. You know, we ain't trying to wake nobody up and trying to make nobody believe, look, believe this, believe that. No, go on about your business, man. You don't believe, all right, cool, you know. It is what it is. This John chapter 3 and verse 27, it say, John answered and said, a man cannot receive nothing except it is given him from heaven. You know, so hey, a man cannot receive nothing unless it's given from heaven, man. You can't wake nobody up. You can't make nobody get this. It ain't for him, man. It's only for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The Lord already said, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it was not given. It ain't for them. You know, if the Lord want them, they gonna get it, man. They gonna wake up. They gonna be saved, man. If they are the elect. This John chapter 15 and verse 16, it say, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. You know, so anybody saying I chose the Lord to be my savior, no. The Lord say, ye have not chosen me. Let me start over. Verse 16, it say, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whosoever shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. You know, these things I command you, that ye love one another. You know, but that's pretty much it. Verse 16, you know, hey, you can't choose the Lord choose you. You know, so anybody say they chose the Lord, no the hell you didn't. The Lord woke you up out of that sleep, man. You know, the Lord put it in your spirit, allow the angels, or commanded the angels to tap in your spirit and wake you up to follow the gospel, man. But these some scriptures on the elect. I'm gonna get this one. I don't know what they going into. I just typed it in and put up 4 scriptures. This Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. It say, according as he have chosen us in him before the foundations of the world, and that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. You know, so the Lord chose his elect before the foundations of the earth, man. You know, so if you talking to somebody and you see they ain't perceiving them, you need to just forget about them, man. Like Apostle Hardnell say, they elders used to say, man, just forget them. Fuck them, man. You know they gonna die, man. Unless the Lord have mercy on them. You know. But all you can do is tell them, you know, and after that, man, leave it alone, man. Because if they don't receive it, it ain't for them, man. Verse 5, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will, to the good pleasure of the will of the Father, man. You know. And these basically just scriptures that it's elect. This Romans 8:29. It say, for whom he did foreknew, he did also predestinate, and they go into reincarnation and all that, to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. And they're going into Yahweh Shai, man. And it's elect up under that. Let's see what this say. Luke 10:22, it say, all things are delivered to me of my Father, and no man knoweth who the Son is but the Father, and who the Father is but the Son, and he to whom the Son will reveal him. To the elect, the Son will reveal him. But these ain't. John 6:44, I think I got this already, but well, I probably did. It say, no man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. So, hey, that's a good one right there, because, hey, can't no man come into this thing, man, unless Yahweh sent them, man. Unless the Most High chose them, man. So at the end of the day, man, it's not for everybody. You can't wake everybody up, Jake. Leave they ass alone, man. Hey, let me get this, man. Please let me get this, and I'm going to close that. Jake's so worried about waking everybody else up, but you got to make sure you straight first. That's the main thing. Hey, first and foremost, you get yourself right. You get your spirit right. And then, you might can wake people up, and you ain't going to just wake them up just because you going to wake them up through the will of the Lord, man. You ain't going to do no mystical trick and they woke. The Lord going to wake them up, man. This Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Forget everybody else, man. First, you get yourself right, man. Make sure you know what is going to, make sure you good with the Most High and you doing what it takes to be delivered, man. Make sure you being diligent to make thy calling and election sure. That's first and foremost, Jake. Let me get that. Diligent. I don't know how to spell it. There you go. This 2 Peter chapter 10 and verse 1. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall, man. So, hey, man, don't worry about everybody else. Hey, cast off the mortal thoughts, the weak nature, man. And be diligent to make your calling and election sure. Make sure you doing the things to be saved, man. You say you've been learning for 5 years, man. You should be head first out there teaching, man. I'm talking about head first. Then Jake say, he came at us like, what y'all eat, basically. He one of these vegetarian Israelites. I was gonna say to him at the camp, I was gonna be like, well, on the Passover, you gotta eat meat. That's part of the law, man. Hey, you gotta eat a lamb, man. a meal of the meal with no spot, no blemish. The first year, roughly paraphrase, hey, you gotta eat lamb during the Passover. You know, you can be a vegetarian all year, but when the Passover come, you gotta eat meat, man. You know, and Jake got a full goddamn fade, man, and shave his beard. We asked him why you shave your beard. He say his look, man. That's not your look, man. Your look is your natural look. If you let your hair grow to whatever it reached, the limits it reached, that's your look, man. Not cutting that shit back, getting haircuts and fades and putting weave and makeup and all that shit is witchcraft, man. That's not your look, man. Cause if you let your shit grow out and let your fade grow in, and if you cut your hair, you just cut it regular, your hairline is not gonna be straight across your head, man. You know, your beard is not gonna be in a goatee form, perfect, low looking. No, man, that's not your look, man. Your look is the look that the Lord allowed you to look when your hair grow to its length. It shouldn't be no hair growing in. Your look is how you are in your natural form, man. That's your look, man. Jake don't want to do what thus said the Lord, man. The scriptures say, hey, through we know we ain't justified by the law, but roughly paraphrasing, you say you've been learning for 5 years, you know this and you know that, man. You got to make sacrifices, man. Pretty much everybody had to do it. I had dreads, I had to cut my dreads off, man. So what? Fuck it. In order to please Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, it's things you gotta do, man. Fuck these women. If your woman, like, you need to get your hair cut, I'm finna leave, bitch. Bye. That's the mind frame you gotta be in when you come into this knowledge, man. Fuck them, man. If they against you doing what's pleasing to you, how about Shem Yahweh Shai, man? Fuck them, man. If anybody against it, hey, you gotta make sacrifices, man. But that's pretty much it. Lord willing, he a sincere brother. He just need to be taught again. And he wake up. We gave him a YouTube page. I ain't bashing him or nothing, but hey, it's a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. It's going to be a lot of people know they Israelites and going to be destroyed in the times to come, man, because shit finna get bad. We ain't got another 50, 60 years here, man. We ain't got time to be trying to wake every goddamn body up. We need to worry about ourselves, man. The scriptures tell you, man, give diligence to make your call and election sure. We can't save the next man, man. That's it, man. Hey, you gotta work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and worry about getting yourself right with the Most High, man. And that's what we all need to be doing, man. And everything else gonna come afterwards, man. But that's pretty much it. With that, I want to get all honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai once again. And double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone rule, web, and the greatest honor to the younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful lit. Shalom, Corn elect Yasha Allah, Abba, Shalom.